Mind if I ask you a few questions, Detective Atney?
Well, if it's just a few, I guess it's all right.
When you said
That
that
was
this,
such a weird
yeah,
line.
I guess so.
Baka?
Phoenix Senpai noticed me.
I'll notice you, all right. I'll notice that you're the murderer.
Senpai, no.
When you said that this letter was addressed to Ron Delight, I couldn't help but notice one major contradiction.
Contradiction?
The letter mentions a red diamond, and red's not really in Ron Delight's color. It's more of a Desi color.
This letter was directed to Desi.
To Desi, she would wear a red diamond. It totally matches her palette. And it really brings out her eyes.
Her gorgeous,
Her beautiful,
sexy
beautiful
eyes.
Snorlax Monster in the chat says tsundere at me. I don't know. After the murder, he was more of a yandere.
Yeah, seriously.
Yandere at me.
I don't know where a walking contradiction like you gets off saying things like that.
Godot, shut the fuck up. You're one to talk.
Got him.
Times like these, men are made to express themselves with their fists. Let's go, Mr. Wright.
Oh, okay, so hold on. Is he challenging us?
Come
for
at me,
fist
bro.
fights?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, I think so. Why don't you show us what you got there?
Can I bring in Gumshoe as my ringer?
Indeed. Time to man up, Mr. Wright.
Okay, I guess we're fist fighting. This is the boxing segment of the game, right?
Yeah, this is where this is
The boxing minigame.
Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah, it turns out into a game of punch out. You have to fucking fight Godot.
Wait. Show us the contradiction evidence in the content of the blackmail. But, like, how? Do they want us to present the blackmail letter and have to pick the phrase? Or, like...
Yeah, wait, what?
Oh, look at Kane's list.
Yeah. I don't think none of them is the red
I mean,
diamond.
The Tear of Emanon. But no, we know that because
that's
the
the
first
blue.
heist.
Yeah, that's the blue jewel. What?
I mean, wouldn't it be that those are the things that he's stolen? Master Mask has stolen, and one of them is not a red diamond, which means that Ron wouldn't have it if he was Master Mask.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Okay.
Little 2-1 punch like that wouldn't even faze me.
Punch you for real.
I think you mean 1-2 punch.
Mr. Wright, try thinking things through a little more before finding fault with others.
God damn it.
I wasn't right.
Ouch. I sure felt that punch, Your Honor. Anyway, let's try reading the blackmail letter one more time. There's gotta be something off about it somewhere.
Oh, we gotta represent it all again?
Motherfucker.
Very well then, witness. Please proceed.
The one time I don't save state.
We were correct.
Yeah.
We just didn't present the right thing leading us.
Can you go to the newspaper article about his first heist?
Yes. Nope. This.
Oh, no, okay, I don't know if he's like wearing the red ring in that one. You can see him wearing the ring or something.
No, but
something else shows a jewel.
That does show a blue jewel.
Yeah, but it says a red jewel.
Yeah, which is a contradiction.
It doesn't have it in this one. Is it a contradiction? I feel like it's just like, oh no,
Yeah,
it's irrelevant.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically assume that he has stolen no other jewels ever, and that the only jewel he has stolen ever is a blue jewel.
Oh, so it's coming at this from the dumb way. Okay.
Still don't get it.
It's going backwards of like assuming we don't know that he has a red jewel, even though he stated literally earlier in this case that he has a red jewel. Be like, oh, the contradiction in the blackmail. We're not saying he's wrong. We're saying what's in the letter doesn't make sense because he hasn't stolen a red jewel. He's stolen a blue jewel, even though Luke Atney has stolen a red jewel and just said it earlier in the trial.
Oh yeah, game writers, that's stupid.
That's annoying to me. Oh, I almost submitted the wrong one.
You absolutely messed this one up.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
Present. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Contains a picture of the Tear of Emanon, the stolen jewel.
What about it?
The problem is this jewel's color.
Color? I'm not much for discussing color myself. I don't see color, Mr. Wright.
That's not good, you know? You should acknowledge color.
Oh,
hey,
God.
Mr. Wright, all lives matter, okay?
God, damn it.
God damn it.
Don't listen, Godot. We don't like Godot, but don't do him dirty like that.
Yeah, we don't have to do him that dirty, do we?
According to the clipping, the color of the stolen jewel was blue. However, in the blackmail letter, a totally different jewel is mentioned.
But the blackmail... the red diamond you received, not that you stole. Oh, this is not good writing.
It makes sense, but the way they're going about it is like...
No, it doesn't make sense.
I would never have thought of that.
The red diamond you received wouldn't be the red diamond you stole. It would be something that someone gave you. The blue jewel being stolen has nothing to do with...
I misspoke earlier. He does say that he received the red diamond as a gift for returning the one thing that Master Mask stole that he recovered. Nice. I kept repeating it, so I kept repeating a false information.
I thought he stole the ring.
No,
that's my bad.
No, but he was given the ring, right? So
yes. You're right, Pridge. It is very weird logic and kind of annoying, but I get what they're trying to do. I just wish that they would have created a different way for us to get to this conclusion, because we figured it out earlier. I'll take that red diamond you received the other day.
Red?
Which means the red diamond described in the blackmail letter is not the Tear of Emanon that Mask to Mask stole at all.
No one claimed it was.
Objection.
And your point is, Mr. Trite? So you're trying to say that this blackmail letter was intended for someone else? That's what you're trying to say? Right, Trite?
That is what you're trying to say? Right, Mr. Wright?
They're going to do it a third time? Yep.
Well, that is what you're trying to say? Right, Nick?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Me.
That is, in fact, what I'm trying to say.
Oh, don't make us spell it out.
We gotta.
Lukeatmy.
Yeah, man, give me a dictionary. I'll spell this shit out.
Naturally, it was you, Detective Atme.
Luke Q Atme.
Do you have some sort of basis for that claim?
You have been personally involved in every...
You're wearing a red ring.
Yeah, I mean, come on. You've been personally involved in every single mask-to-mask case. And in the last case, you recovered what was stolen and received a jewel as your reward.
Also, this is when the Phoenix Wright games start to incorporate a device that I really enjoy, which is when they use the character's sprite and like hide clues in plain sight on the character. It's like the whole game he's been just like flashing the ring all the time. And now the ring is like
being used against him. It's Chekhov's red diamond.
Yeah. They start to use that. They utilize that a lot more in different cases later in the series.
Mm-hmm.
Apollo Justice really starts to do stuff with that, I think, if I remember correctly. But it's a cool mechanic where you're like, oh shit, the whole fucking time he's like had the thing,
the clue that's going to,
and I've seen it, and I've seen it like all the time, and I just never thought anything of it.
Mm-hmm.
A jewel?
Probably the one wrapped conspicuously around your finger. That red diamond ring
that you told us not too long ago you received as a gift.
Yeah, that was a really dumb thing for you to say audibly in court on the record. You idiot. That is the diamond referred to in the letter, which means that Kane Bullard wrote that letter in order to blackmail you.
Order in the court!
Seems you've gone too far with your childish pranks, Mr. Trite.
Uh-oh. I don't like the way he said that.
King Bullard blackmailing Luke at me? Are you for real?
You for
Yes,
real?
I am. For real, for real.
For real, for real?
Stand up to him.
Then answer me this. Blackmail letter contains the following passage. If you don't want your identity revealed to the world.
Yes, it certainly does.
Kane Bullard threatened to make Luke Atmey's identity public knowledge. An identity he wanted to keep a secret. So just what was that identity?
Atmey killed Kane Bullard because he was afraid of his secret becoming known. What was the identity he wanted to keep secret?
This is what it all comes down to, Nick.
The identity that Luke Atmey wanted so desperately to keep secret was his identity as... Oh, I mean...
A blackmailer.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Blackmailer.
Luke Atmey was a blackmailer.
Hey now, isn't that a little different from what you've been saying? Said that Kane Bullard was the one blackmailing Luke Atmey.
Yeah, boys.
You're
it's
saying
a
Luke Atmey
blackmail
was
on
blackmailing
top of a
Luke Atmey?
blackmail.
Mm-hmm.
It's blackmailception.
Bwah.
Blackmail. You saying that Atmey was blackmailing someone else on top of that?
Ugh. I have to admit, that does sound a little odd.
Wesh, why are
No,
you here?
it doesn't.
It's not odd. It's the only thing that makes sense. Kane Bullard was blackmailing Luke Atmey. But Rhonda Light was also being blackmailed by a certain someone. So, did you start to receive blackmail letters starting after this incident?
Yes, just a few days after the Tear of Eminon heist. After that, I started getting the plans in the mail. I received plans from some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans.
He just called him a kind person.
Mm-hmm.
Detailed plans? In which
What
case,
have you done?
that would mean that Rhonda Light was actually masked to mask.
That is what we're claiming. Someone else came up with the plans and had Mr. Delight steal his targets for him. And that someone was none other than Luke Atmey.
Silence!
You're going to give away that I was the murderer. Don't tell anyone. God.
Now I see. Oh, it's all becoming clear.
What is?
When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Careless, with a tendency to jump to conclusions. Am I wrong?
No,
How did you? That's really funny.
that's really funny, actually.
That's a good bit.
Because
You say
I went to your grade school, Phoenix Wright, and I asked all your teachers for your report.
Because
I was
Phoenix
the
Wright,
teacher who made you
I
feel
was
embarrassed.
your teacher. Yeah. Oh, now I have a
accused you of
personal
stealing
connection to this
Edward's
case.
money. It was
all
always me.
along.
Fucking
say
Luke
that
Atmey.
I-
Luke Atmey is the meme from The Flash. It was me, Barry. I went back in time and jerked you off.
Remember when you were making out with your first girlfriend, and you came right as she touched your leg? It was me, Barry. I jerked you off at super speed so it'd seem like you nutted at just a woman's touch!
Straight up, that is one of the funniest clips of all time.
It's so good. Whoever did the edit on that,
is
10 out of
without a
10.
doubt one of the funniest things I've
10
ever
out of
seen. I
10.
rewatch that all the time.
It's so good.
You say that I, Luke Atmey, was blackmailing Ron Delight. In which case, I would naturally know all about his relation to Master Demand.
Well, yes.
Ron Delight started receiving plans from his second crime onward, correct? Which means I learned of his identity when he committed that first crime. good point. You certainly couldn't have blackmailed him otherwise.
In that case, let's see some hot, bitter evidence. During the first crime, how did Luke Atme know that Rhonda Light was Master Mask?
I'm assuming not that one.
Photos in this case.
This one?
I mean, I believe so. I mean,
Oh yeah,
That's
Like,
like
that's
because
we
he
haven't talked about
checked
that.
the garbage can and found the thing there.
yeah. I mean, that's the thought. Yeah, I mean, that is what it is. I don't know if there's like an intermediate step we need to get there, but
Yeah.
I mean, this is
Yeah.
it. So we can try it here.
Yeah, well, we're getting a little lower than I'd like to be on health bar
We'll
here.
We'll lose
So-
soon, bro.
I think I see it.
See what?
When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Gets into lots of mischief trying to be the center of attention.
Yes, Luke Atme.
What do
I
you
was
mean?
your grade school teacher. Two
It
can
was
play
me,
at this
Luke.
game, Luke Atme.
This newspaper clipping. It has a picture of you and Rhonda Light in his guard uniform. It seems that Mask to Mask didn't just disappear into thin air. He just
was
took
me,
off his
Luke
outfit.
Atme. I shitted and farted in your pants, so you thought you did it.
That's really weird.
He shitted and hid it in a bucket.
That sounds far too stupid to be true.
Correct. With tricks like that, he couldn't fool a baby, let alone an ace detective. Why are you dunking on this man right now? And that's when you figured it out, Mr. Atme.
See, Zach, it's the thing.
That's when you learned under his mask, he was masked, or it was Rhonda Light, whatever the hell it was.
But wasn't he supposed to be back? Not only that, it looks like he wasn't even an ace detective.
I can't believe it. He was just a slimy blackmailer.
What a fraud, trying to pass himself off as an ace detective.
Very long.
Why, you... How dare you expose me like that? I mean, I've never blackmailed anyone in my life. I'm a famous and proud ace detective, and also mask to mask. Why can't you understand that?
I'm afraid you are neither a proud thief nor an ace detective. You're a blackmailer and a murderer. That is your true identity.
Why, you... How dare you...
Whoa.
Loaded them, why not try to do something yourself with those big mouths of yours, you drow fools, I say! None of you can compare to my teachers, you're all just jealous, you go on! Just go on, come on, friend! I don't blackmail, but it's I'll get away with all of it! It's enough to make one laugh!
Speed at which they shake his head.
Yeah.
It's not like The Exorcist.
Also, Wes, you did a really good job reading as much of that as you could.
He always does.
You always do.
It would seem we've finally gotten to the real answer.
That
And
was
that is Luke
Quite a
Atme's
performance
fucking
by-
nuts.
that was quite a performance by Wes Carman. Round of applause, everyone. Thank you.
Bailiff,
I'll-
please prepare a cell for Mr. Atme.
Oh, come on, dog.
A hammer that strikes too fast has no time to aim.
We did this already.
What do you mean? I'm already prepared to deliver my sentence.
Allow me to say one thing. I will be the one to judge.
No, you
No.
won't.
No, you really won't, bro.
No, that's me. I'm the judge.
Are you trying to take my job? I'll kill you, you
Oh.
son of a bitch.
Oh shit. You're the judge? Oh, okay, never mind. Carry on.
Wait, if you're the judge, what am I? I'm a defense attorney.
Wait, I'm
This is my first time. This is my first time doing this. I just got back from hell, so I'm a
know
little
you
lost on how
What
this
am
all works.
I?
Wait, I've been the prosecutor this whole time? Aw, fuck.
Oh, shit. That's not what I intended.
You don't get much more in your
I
face
wanted to
than
be the bailiff.
I've gotten
I went
really
to
good
hell
at smacking
smacking
pee-pees.
That's what they do to you down in hell. That's purgatory for you.
That's
Yeah.
one of the primary tortures of hell. That's the layer Dante didn't write about. The layers where the sinners just get smacked in the pee-pee. Over and over again.
You know, Sisyphus? Yeah, he didn't do that whole rock thing. He was just getting smacked in the dick the whole time.
God damn it.
more in your face than that.
It appears your claws weren't quite sharp enough, Mr. Tripe.
He just had a breakdown because we proved. Oh my god. What? Where do you?
It's true that you've proven a lot of things. Things like Look At Me was a filthy blackmailer, and that he wasn't at Lordly Taylor the night of the murder.
That's right. That's why he's the one who killed Mr. Bull.
But
Sorry for pooping.
there's still one thing you have yet to prove.
What's that?
Just because he wasn't at the warehouse doesn't mean he was at the murder scene.
What
Therefore,
color was the what color
can't-
was the liquid in that cup?
It looks black, like pitch black.
Yeah, like
It looked
really.
gray.
Yeah, on the edges, the way they animate it.
Therefore, if you can't prove that this pitiful excuse for a man was the KB security, I don't see how a verdict can be delivered.
No.
Well, I mean,
No
not to bring this back again, but could it at least create enough reasonable doubt to find my client innocent?
Yeah.
Shut up, Pridge. Order. Order in the court.
Sorry, Judge.
Mr. Wright?
I'll stop telling you how the law works.
That's right.
That's on me.
I am the law.
This is
Yeah,
it.
have we never drawn the judge in a Judge Dredd outfit yet?
No, we only did that for
I don't
Gumshoe.
think so.
Oh, we did. All right, well, we should draw Judge.
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 Judge. I'm the judge.
This is it. This is the final round. The final battle.
Heaven or hell.
I've got to prove that Atme was at Mr. Bullard's office on that night.
But can you really prove that?
That's long enough. Mr. Trite, I want to hear your answer.
That night, Luke Atme was at KB Security, and the defense... can we prove it? I don't think he, left any I mean, the whole fact that somebody had to hit the buzzer that wasn't the other two, but I don't think they're going to count that. That doesn't prove that he was there.
Yeah, because there's no fingerprints.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be definitive proof that it was in fact Luke Atme that was there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Ron's testimony that he got hit in the head? Once again, that doesn't prove it's.
I mean, here's the thing: if you say can't prove it, and you actually can, the game will be
it's gonna.
No, Phoenix, you have to do it now, or else he'll get away.
Yeah,
So we can
just say
say,
can't.
so we can just say we can't prove it.
and then it'll probably.
Yeah.
I mean,
Then it'll
And
do
will
it
tell
anyway.
us- It will tell us if we can.
it'll have some
Yeah,
weird
exactly.
Mia will show up and be like, Phoenix, no, you can't. I can't prove it.
Have you considered sucking less at your job?
Just as I thought.
But if we hear more of Detective Atme's testimony,
Unfortunately, that's as far as you go, Mr. Trite.
there is no reason to stop him from testifying again. What do you mean?
I won't allow for any more testimony. That's what I mean.
What?
You've forgotten. Luke Atme is here after we interrupted his own trial. You have failed to prove that he committed the murder. I think it's time for this witness to return to his own trial. Face his guilty verdict as mask to mask.
No.
Well, he'll probably get an innocent version of the verdict as mask to mask. We've already kind
Yeah,
of
we
proven that.
basically proved that he's not mask to mask.
Uh-huh.
Well, now, Sir Lawyer, it seems that love wins out in the end after all.
I mean, I love that sentiment, but what the fuck does that have to do with this case right now?
Indeed, what does love have to do with it?
Ah, fuck you. That was good.
I am the ace detective as well as mask to mask. My verdict will verify that, just as Rhonda Light will verify that he is the true murderer. I declare that with the full force of my ace detectiveness.
What?
Order in the court. That's enough deliberation over this witness.
I can't believe this. At this rate, Ron is...
Don't give up now, Nick. We still have tomorrow. We can look for more evidence and...
By then, it'll be too late.
Huh? Why?
Double jeopardy.
They are doing it.
One of the basic rules of any court of law.
Double jeopardy?
Should a defendant be tried and found innocent in court, a defendant cannot be tried again for the same crime. It is a fundamental rule of all courts.
Also, I do want to correct myself. Last week I said 6th Amendment. It's 5th Amendment.
There we go.
Damn. It wrecked yourself.
Yeah. Me.
And it applies to this witness as much as it applies to anyone else.
Mr. Abney will be found guilty in a matter of minutes. Guilty as mask to mask. Which means
He will be innocent as far as the murder of Kane Bullard is concerned.
Yeah, obviously that's not double jeopardy.
Yeah.
Yeah, now.
That's not how double jeopardy works.
The fact that you were unable to prove Mr. Appy's guilt of that crime here means that he will never again be tried as Kane Bullard's murderer.
Yeah, that was a Tim Allen grunt if there ever was.
Giant Penguin said what we talked about is coming up. Is that something that you should?
There is a very unfortunate typo that happens very soon.
Oh, hell yeah. Shitty games.
Yikes.
You're out of 10.
Yeah.
Or is it like gonna make it a 10 out of 10 game?
No, it's a pretty bad typo.
Okay.
Now there's nothing I can possibly do to win.
Excellent.
Even if Ron is proclaimed to be innocent, the real killer, Luke Atney, will go free.
Yeah, but your client's innocent, so.
Yeah, like who gives a fuck?
You have
Who cares if there's
cross-examined-
another murderer on the streets?
You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today.
Just hire Shelley the killer to kill him.
And as long as there is no more testimony, I'm afraid I have to declare that there will be no further questioning of this witness. Are there any objections?
I mean, yes. I clearly think he should testify more for very obvious and valid reasons.
Then I hereby end the cross-examination of Luke Atney.
Fuck you.
I think I see it,
God damn it.
Your Honor. When you were in a child, that is what was on your report card every year.
There it
Oh
was.
no,
There it was.
Your Honor, I don't like this.
Oh.
It is not as poor hearing and often makes mistakes.
That's pretty bad. I mean, that's pretty bad.
It was made funny by the fact that you did the Swedish voice for this, but yeah, wow.
I thought it was gonna be like they actually like started like misspelled something to make it a slur or something.
No. They said that. Did you say this
okay.
part of it?
Yeah, I can say it again.
Yeah, please.
As poor hearing, it often makes mistakes as a result.
How did you
Phoenix, raise your head up high.
We heard her objection. Why is it unknown who this is?
Have you forgotten what I used to tell you? A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets.
God damn it, that fucking shitty advice. It has to be.
My God, it's the lawyer.
Swedish
That voice.
guy.
No way.
Long time no see, Phoenix.
Mia! Mamma Mia! This is the true power of the Curane channeling technique. I know that it's really Maya who's standing before me, but right now, she's my mentor, Mia Fey.
Now, let's do this.
But there's nothing more we can do, Mia. Without any more testimony, I can't cross-examine.
Phoenix, you realize whenever I show up, I give you the answer,
Yeah.
right?
Oh. Yeah, you do kind of do that.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that part, at least.
Okay, it's almost like some kind of Deus Ex Machina or something.
Yeah. Deus Ex Machina. That's
Not yet.
Deus Ex Corpsica.
Yeah, the god on the corpse.
It's not over
The
yet.
god from Dead Person. Deus Ex Deceased.
What do you mean?
Your Honor, just now you said something very interesting. You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today.
Thanksgiving fence, it's Deus Ex Boobies.
Nice.
Stupid.
nice.
No, it's hilarious.
That made me laugh.
Nice.
God.
Yes, that's true, but
Awesome.
Unfortunately, Your Honor, you're forgetting something. Earlier, after the last cross-examination, this witness made a number of remarks.
Oh, they were just too fast to see.
well, now, sir.
I want to cross 7 out whether love really does win out of the act.
Look at me. Are you really, as you say, an ally?
I'm the ace detective as well as Master Mash. My verdict will verify that. Justice Rondelites will verify that he is the true murderer. I declare that with the full force of my ace detectiveness.
Ace Detective Ness.
Okay.
PK,
Yes.
objection.
Okay, detective.
Yes, but these comments appear to have no importance whatsoever.
Why is the judge talking about our YouTube comments? Very well. Then we shall prove their importance via cross-examination. At any rate, as long as the witness has made these remarks, we, the defense, assert our right to question them. Is that all right with you, prosecutor?
Who is this lady and what happened to the other one?
Is something the matter, Mr. Godot?
Yeah, I think I'm freaking out because that's definitely not the same person who was standing next to him earlier. Is no one else going to comment on that? We're all just cool with that, I guess.
Nothing.
Oh, Sir Lawyer, it looks like you're one step too late. If you think such falsehoods will do anything to me, look at...
Let's hear it.
Huh?
It's true that the witness made some remarks. So then, let's hear this last bit of cross-examination.
Mr. Godot, what are you... Very well, then, look at me. I'll allow the defense to cross-examine your earlier remarks.
The defense would like to hear why you declare the defendant to be the true murderer.
Oh, please, give us one last bit of testimony.
But only one.
I,
Phoenix, this is it. This is our absolute last chance.
Yes, Chief. This
This is our
is it,
double,
Chief.
ultra, mega, super last chance, Phoenix.
So just to clarify, Pridge, you could, if somebody just happens, if a witness is on the stand or somebody's on the stand testifying, if they just say anything, I mean, like, I guess, yeah, his cross-examination technically isn't over, right? So, like,
Yeah,
they could
no.
be like, we could talk about those remarks he just said.
Yeah. I mean, again, obviously, the person who calls the witness decides when direct examination ends. Then, obviously, whenever someone's direct examined, the other side has a right to cross-examine them, and that person gets to decide when cross-examination ends. Outside of, again, anything like the judge deciding that this is pointless or it's just obviously, unless the judge calls it off because you're just badgering them or doing pointless stuff. But yeah, when it's your turn to question, you decide when the questioning ends.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. It would be really funny if they're like, I want to talk about the part where he was going, when he was having his breakdown.
I would feel very bad for the court transcriber who had to try and get all that and then read it back to you. But yeah, no, you can ask him about it.
Indeed, it is true that I was not at Lordly Taylor. I had to leave to see about another vitally important job request. I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this photograph ready. My brilliant deduction was what informed me that the true culprit was Ron Delight. And thanks to the key card and wallet, it was abundantly clear that he was there. I was also able to make a deduction from the buzzer, which only sounded once. The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? The victim would have left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Mr. Delight was wearing his Master Mask outfit, which is why he left no prints. And the blackmail letter? The victim likely just mistook the color of the jewel. Dvari! Therefore, all the evidence points to that poor boy.
That was such a long testimony. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was like there are 11.
11? Oh my god. This testimony actually seems to hold up pretty well.
The witness's earlier remarks do not appear to have been hastily prepared. All of his points have been explained, and none of them seem to contradict anything.
Well, we'll see about that.
But of course. But how did you know about the emergency buzzer? The police investigation documents went directly through me.
Why?
And I always look over the documents. It's elementary, Sir Lawyer.
Don't you use that. That is not. You don't get to say that.
You take the name of Sholmes in vain. You're gonna make even more trouble for us now, Sir Lawyer?
I will not allow any of your usual shenanigans, Mr. Wright.
Again, why are you pissed at me? I'm like... Yes, Your Honor.
What did I do in this
Do not
situation?
postpone Luke Atmey's trial any longer.
This is his trial, effectively, at this point. Hang on a sec. Just one chance?
It seems that the party's about to begin.
Well, Phoenix?
There isn't any evidence that contradicts with that testimony.
So it would seem.
What do you mean, so it would seem?
Listen, Phoenix. Pointing out contradictions doesn't always mean you have to present evidence, does it? At any rate, this is our last chance.
What?
If you can't point out a case-breaking contradiction, you lose. That's all there is to it.
Up number 17. Last cup. Seems like the time has come to put an end to this trial.
I have to find a fatal contradiction in his testimony. And I need to point it out without presenting evidence. Which means all I can do is find the contradictory remark and press it.
Remember, you only get one chance.
Yeah, I'm going to save state. Don't worry about it.
You're going to save what now?
I have fucking control over time and reality. I have as many chances as I need.
Very well, then, Mr. Wright. Please begin your final cross-examination.
So yeah, you can only press one statement, and then you
Oh.
win or
All
lose.
right.
Interesting.
All right.
Here we go.
Here we go. Let's go.
Let's
Not at Lordly Taylor. Had to leave to see
Okay,
about
so
another
that's-
vitally important
That's
job quest.
true.
That feels
is
like a
true.
lie. A date beforehand, so I readied this photograph. We know that already. Brain's deduction was what informed me that the true culprit was Rhonda Light.
There's no contradiction.
Yeah, thanks to the key card, the wallet said abundantly clear he was there. I was also able to make a deduction from the buzzer, which only sounded once. I mean, that's true, right? Like, oops. Came to the basement. Buzzer record went off once. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why?
That is
Victim
true.
would have left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Which is true, but it's you and not Mr. Light. Mr. Light was wearing the mask to mask outfit, which is why he left no print. I mean, it's also like, dude, you have gloves on. Like, in the blackmail letter, the victim likely mistook the color of the jewel.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's that.
Okay, is that it? Because he has this detailed record of all the things that Mask to Mask stole, so it'd be very unlikely for him to miss. to
No,
get
I
the
think
color wrong?
now we're talking about the ring. We're finally going to talk about the ring.
Hmm.
'Cause we haven't talked about the ring yet.
Hmm.
So
It's true.
it has to be like, no, he didn't mistake the color. He had the color correctly.
He
and
was
it's
talking
on
about
your-
He
that.
was talking about you.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what I would guess.
Yeah, I mean this. I believe this is it as well.
uh-huh.
What other statements are left?
The last one was just Savari. All the evidence points to the poor boy,
Oh.
which is nothing. Okay.
We save stated, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'll do it again. Don't tempt me with a good time. Are we pressing or are we presenting?
To press. You can't present anything.
Oh, okay.
So you're basically just picking a statement out of the 11 and... Oh,
Mr. Atme, about this last remark.
You still don't get it, do you, trite? This isn't the time to be pressing the witness on every little statement.
I know that. What?
I said this before. There's still one thing you haven't proven. That this scum was in Kane Bullard's office that night.
Oh,
Now, it's time for me to drink my last cup.
so we got it wrong.
Mr. Wright, I will hold you to your end of the bargain.
Well, fuck that. Okay.
Okay, so proving that he's in the room.
Mr. Miss.
I mean,
He could also be.
we also
he also
know
has a
that
mask
he
to mask
has a mask
outfit.
to mask outfit. Yeah, because
Uh,
he stole Ron's mask to mask outfit from the first
Yeah.
heist.
Let me try this one. What did Ron say? The chat saying? Second heist. Oh, that's just a different thing.
Stealing as directed.
Ron said he got knocked the fuck out. I mean, I want to wrap this up because we still got to do art.
Yeah. It is this one. It is this one. This is
Okay,
the
cool.
correct answer.
Good. Mr. Atme, about this last remark.
Oh, it's gonna make us do this. You still don't get it, do you, trite? This isn't the time to be pressing the witness on every little statement.
I'm afraid you're the one who still doesn't get it, Mr. Godot.
What?
Mr. Atme, it seems you have finally admitted that you were in the CEO's office on the night of the murder.
How can you say that?
Let's review your testimony, shall we, Mr. Atme? It's because he said that Ron was in the outfit. He wouldn't have known that. But that also seems like if he read the police report, then... whatever. The button did not have any fingerprints on it.
Here.
Why? Mr. Delight was wearing the mask-to-mask outfit. Is that correct?
Indeed, that's what I said. My deductions are absolutely foolproof.
More like your deductions prove you're a fool.
Oh.
Fucking destroyed.
I'm sorry. Whatever do you mean?
Some reason, I'm starting to get really thirsty.
Ow.
When exactly did we
Also,
learn
my
the
face
fact
is
that...
on fire.
When exactly did we learn the fact that Ron DeLight was dressed as Mask to Mask when he went to the scene of the crime?
That was, it was just a few hours ago. Back when my sixth cup was looking at me with a cold stare.
Huh? Oh, did I forget to mention it before? I'm sorry. I just never had a chance to mention it up until now.
Yeah, okay. I guess this does make sense.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't reported anywhere. Yeah, it wouldn't have been reported anywhere that he was in his Mask to Mask costume.
That's right, because he got away from that. He wasn't arrested.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
right.
give them that.
The defendant had yet to tell anyone else this fact before the morning. Therefore, the only people who should have known are those who have been watching this trial. Do you understand now, Detective Atme? There is no way that you should have known about that. You were in the next courtroom being tried as Mask to Mask. So then, enlighten us. Just how did you know about that piece of information?
Well,
Come on! This detective must have known about it. He probably had plenty of chances to find out beforehand.
And it's those chances that I want to discuss next. That night, Mr. Delight was wearing his Mask to Mask outfit. There is one and only one way for Detective Atme to have found that out.
only one?
One way, you say?
Please remember, if you will, Mr. Delight's testimony.
When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there.
For a second,
Suspicious
my
Luke
client,
Atme-shaped shadow.
my client witnessed the real killer.
But Mr. Delight never saw him. There's no way to tell whether or not the real killer was Luke Atme.
It's with that statement that I'll turn this case on its head.
Just what are you implying?
Mr. Delight saw the real killer, correct? Now, if you turn that statement around, it stands to follow that the real killer had also seen Ron Delight.
Impossible.
The transitive property, Godot. Get fucked. What? That was such a weird... Okay. Detective Atme, you saw Mask to Mask at the murder scene that night. You saw him when you killed Kane Bullard and assaulted Ron Delight. That was the only way you could have known what Ron was wearing.
Oh, earthquake.
Oh no! Volcano! Volcano!
He's gonna go Super Saiyan.
He's gonna see what's saying. He's rising. He's getting raptured.
Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself.
Oh no, the game clicked
Here I am,
backwards.
the tragic clown. That's the same line you gave yesterday.
Get him, Judge.
But I think there's a little more meaning behind it this time.
What an awfully complicated incident.
Telling me.
Can't we go back to the good old days where guy stabs person and we put that person in jail?
Someone hits someone with a thinker statue.
Yeah,
Those were
whatever
simpler
happened to
times.
that thinker? Whatever happened to that old thing? God, I miss the thinker. Ken Bullard was blackmailing Luke Atme, who was in turn blackmailing Ron Delight. And upon killing his blackmailer, Luke Atme tried to frame Ron Delight. He then claimed to be guilty as Mask to Mask in order to escape his true crime.
And to that
That is
end,
that is what happened in this case. Yes, thank you for the summary.
and to that end, he came up with this plan to use the double jeopardy rule when making his alibi. God damn it.
At any rate, it would seem we've finally found the truth.
Excuse me.
I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of murderer.
Don't ignore me.
Oh, I didn't realize you were there.
He's the fucking defendant. Why wouldn't he be?
About the verdict?
I know you never committed any murder.
That's right. I'm so glad you understand that. But I really am Master Mass!
Huh?
Ron, you don't have to do this.
So, thanks to that trial yesterday, I'm innocent now, right? What was it you said? Double jeopardy?
Now that you mention
Wait a
it,
minute, does he get off for this?
I've been careless.
Careless? What do you think, Mia?
As the defendant says, the rule of double jeopardy is absolute. The defendant can never be tried twice for a crime in which he was once found innocent.
Then
Yeah,
Mas-
there are loopholes to this.
Yeah. Master Mask is really innocent?
For now, it would seem so.
For now?
Now then,
So-
this
so
court
actually,
finds
So here's actually one great example where they get around double jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
The trial he was found innocent for was for stealing the urn. It technically wasn't a trial for any of the earlier
all
things
the
he
other
stole.
ones. Okay.
Yeah. I was gonna
so
say, just
there's
try 'em
one
for
way to get
any
around
of
double
them.
jeopardy. You find a different crime to charge
Right,
them
right.
with,
Yeah.
or at least a different
In this case-
instance of the same crime.
Despite what they said,
He is
he was not
guilty
on
of
trial for
multiple
being mask to mask. He
Right,
was on
exactly.
trial
He
for
was,
stealing.
Right, he was on trial for the theft of the sacred urn of the Crane Village.
Mhm.
Now, the Jewel of Emanon, the Left Hand of Hades. As far as I know, he was not on trial for any of those, so they could easily just bring him back for those trials.
Damn.
Wait, what? Oh, fuck.
Now then, this court finds the defendant. Thank you, floating words.
Can anyone else see those, or am I really just?
Is it finally the brain cancer kicking in?
Oh no!
Oh,
Boy,
It's your grandpa.
this is really lucky. Wait, that isn't so good after all. You see, the thing is, I still am mask to mask.
I like that the game doesn't even give a shit about him. It just
the
cuts to another.
The game stopped paying attention to Afterlife.
You did it, Nick.
Thanks,
you,
Mia.
Boobs. I mean, Mia.
It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Thank you, Cletus.
Yeah. It's because I'm dead. It's because Maya doesn't call on me much these days.
Oh? What do you mean, oh?
I'm just joking, Phoenix. Don't take everything so seriously. But on the other hand, Maya, she seems kind of lost these days.
I know, she keeps taking
Since
big
she learned she
shits.
ever since she learned she couldn't cash out on selling all of Crane Village's priceless artifacts.
Yeah.
And she's not good at channeling. She realized she has no future plans.
Mm-hmm. You mean
Really,
like...
It's literally mute on you or poverty.
Yeah.
And let's be
I
honest,
always
mooching
tried
on
to.
you is kind of poverty.
I tried to get her to establish a plan B, but she just wouldn't have it. It was spirit channeling or bust.
She kept talking
Spirit
about trying to
channeling.
mint the spirits on the blockchain. I don't... You mean I'm making NFTs of the ghosts I've summoned?
NFTs of the dead.
You mean about becoming the master of the Curian channeling school?
Becoming the master. And saying goodbye to our mother.
You mean Misty Faye?
Watch over her. Will you, Phoenix?
Nah.
What do you
course.
think I've been doing?
Yeah.
I'm literally her sole caregiver at this point.
Well then,
Oh.
back to hell for me. But first, I have to take someone with me.
Goes to Godot.
Grabs Godot. Back to hell for you.
Well then, see you around.
Bye.
When you die, I'll see you.
Man.
See you when you die.
Mr. Wright. I don't know what to say.
Congratulations, Mr. Delight.
Thank you so much.
No, wait. Nothing really matters anymore, though, now that all this has happened.
Come on, just be happy already.
I'm embracing
Maya.
nihilism.
You've been cleared of the murder charges and got off as master to boot.
In exchange, I lost everything.
Huh? What do you mean?
Stealing security information from KB Security, becoming Mask to Mask. I did it all for one reason. For her.
You mean your wife, Desiree?
She hates criminals more than anything.
Come to think of it, she was once held hostage by some robbers, wasn't she? Forgot about that.
She always said
Aw.
she always said how she hated sneaky criminals. I knew that, but once I got fired from KB Security and lost all the money I had, she wouldn't have any reason to stay with me. I thought she would leave me for sure.
So that's why you became Mask to Mask?
Yes, but it's all over now. Broken bowl can never be put back together.
Especially not by Pearl Fay.
The mechanically unskilled 9-year-old.
That's not true. Right, Nick?
Yeah, I mean, they put your fucking urn back together 3 times.
I mean, you did lie to your wife for a really long time, which will usually lead to a divorce. So, I mean, I can't say I'm not saying it automatically does, but I wouldn't blame her if she did.
Right.
Really? Can we go back to the way things were?
Why? Again, talk to her, not us. I'm
Yeah,
a fucking lawyer.
I'm not a marriage counselor, bro.
Phoenix Wright, attorney at law and marriage counselor.
I can't handle my own relationship.
And hey,
I'm not
here's the
gonna
thing.
frickin' solve yours.
Ron, if it doesn't work out, I'm also a divorce lawyer.
Ouch. But got
I
him.
was like,
Nick, I figured it out. Being a lawyer doesn't make any money. All the money's in marriage counseling. It'll be the next big thing.
Oh, no.
He'll be fine. And Nick can prove it.
I can? I kind of wish you would check with me first. Mr. Light, even if a bowl is broken, there's always a way to put it back together. Oh, it is this. Okay. Wow.
there you go.
That's a bad joke.
Sacred urn.
Even as I'm laughing at it, I'm admitting it's a bad joke.
Desi was the one who found this.
Desiree, your wife. She's always believed in you, Ron. That's why you'll be fine. You don't have to worry about anything.
This is not something you should be telling a man who
Yeah.
lied to his wife for a long time.
There you are.
Miss Delight.
You did it, Ronnie. You're innocent. I'm so happy. Thank you. I appreciate that, but I suppose you don't want anything more to do with me, do you? Ronnie, why didn't you talk to me about what was going on? I had no idea you'd quit KB Security.
A fucking year ago.
I never imagined that you were really Mask to Mask either.
I mean, why not? Fucking look at the guy.
Miss Delight, what are you going to do now that you know? You're not going to really leave him, are you?
Come on, it's obvious, isn't it? How could I ever let a wonderful man like him get away? After all, my bike's really fast.
so fast that there's no way he could ever get away.
Okay, now that's a little creepy. But didn't you say you hated criminals?
Oh, I only hate people who act all cowardly and sneaky.
Like
Not that
thieves
detective.
who
Yeah,
sneak into places and steal things.
I see.
My Ronnie went and declared his crimes before he committed them, like a man.
Well, he only did the first one.
I just love a man who's so chivalrous.
Chivalrous?
I knew I was right about you. Every day I spend with you is filled with thrills and excitement. Desi,
They're perfect for each other.
Desiree, you really do love Ron, don't you?
Nicky boy,
Yes?
I'm really glad I asked you to defend my Ronnie. Thank you so much. I'll never forget what you've done for us.
Oh, well, take care of yourself.
I'm
You
out of
too,
here.
Nicky boy.
What's that long ellipses there? I can feel my face going red.
Mr. Nick,
Yeah.
Mystic Maya, congratulations.
Pearl, why are you here?
When the fuck did you get here?
Uh-oh.
Talk about bad
Brilliant.
timing. Thank you so much. Oh, god damn it.
Mr. Nick, not another man's wife in front of Mystic Maya.
Ah,
I'll never forgive you.
please.
Never.
Please.
Never.
Pearl, that's not what it looks like.
It's just so hot.
So, just as the case came to a close, so did my consciousness.
Wow. You just
Yeah.
absolutely clocked him unconscious.
I got knocked unconscious. I got knocked the fuck out by a 9-year-old.
You're here to begin the trial of Pearl Fay for the murder of Phoenix Wright.
Ron said a broken bowl can never be put back together. But I hope they can
And
put my
neither will
face
my
back. There we go.
Neither of my skull fractures after Pearl knocks me the fuck out.
But I know that's not true. I mean, just look. My face turned out okay.
Oh, that's a really cute picture.
That is
You had to
really cute.
replace my skull with the sacred herb.
Here's a perfect
Here I
example.
am,
of one
me
that-
with Pearl and Faye. Me with Pearl and Maya.
I'm now the jar.
You had to put my consciousness inside the sacred herb.
Here's a perfect example of one that was put back together even better than before. That's really cute.
It is cute.
Hey.
Yay! We did it.
We did in fact do it.
We did done do the thing.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, you can catch the stream live on twitch.tv/SaveDailyTeam every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, as well as a bunch of other cool stuff we do. So go check that out. We'd really appreciate it. And hey, if you want to support us, head over to patreon.com/SaveDailyTeam. Throw us a couple bucks. We'd really appreciate it. But until next time, get ready for some art, because court is adjourned. And of course, we have a not guilty Ron. All crime
All
is
crime
legal.
is legal for us. Yep, it's the new advanced double jeopardy.
Uh-huh.
If you get found innocent of any crime, you are now immune from ever getting tried in court.
And some people said, "Hey, that seems like it's a bad idea," but no, it's the Supreme Court said it's okay. So there you go.
Yeah, I mean, look, if the purge is going to be legal, this is going to be legal too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And everyone knows the purge movies are based on historical events.
It's a documentary. Just a random idiot. I drew so many hands for this, and I hate drawing hands.
Oh yeah,
God
you
bless
literally have. They're like looking
all the
at their
hands. All the hands.
Hey, to know each other better, we should play something like Never Have I Ever. How do we play? We hold up a hand like this, and we take turns saying stuff we haven't done. If you've done it, you put a finger down. For example, never have I ever become a lawyer because of a class trial.
I feel targeted right now. Fine then. Never have I ever been a spirit medium.
Boo. Oh, I have one. Never have I ever been accused of murder twice.
Uh.
Hey, why did you put your fingers down?
My ex-girlfriend framed me for a murder, and then a few years later I was accused of murdering my mentor.
I was the original suspect of killing my sis. Then my aunt framed me for murder since she kind of hates me.
How about you? Why'd you put your finger down? I was accused of murdering an Englishman visiting my university, then murdering my best friend.
Should I be concerned that I'm the exception as someone who hasn't been accused of murder?
It's actually really funny that all three of them have been accused fucking twice.
Pretty solid.
Mm-hmm. 6, a bit early, but have some Easter art. Oh, that's adorable. A little chocolate bunny, Apollo, and Trucy. Hell yeah. Infamously dorky, his hair always reminded me of a cockatoo. This is so good. Fucking Gant as a cockatoo is amazing.
Fuck, that's really funny.
And just like a bird, he shits fucking anywhere he wants.
Everyone, yes.
God.
Oh my god, it's true.
Yane Love, to cure my depression, I made a Chinosuke. He is my new best friend. This is really cute.
It's so good.
Yane,
I have been keeping up with a lot of her photos of the progress on Twitter.
I was about to say that. Yeah.
It's very adorable.
Yeah, Yane's been posting pictures of these on Twitter, and
That's
it's really cute. Donson, here's the whole time. He was here the whole time. Y'all are just blind.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Thank you for fixing it.
Yeah, fuck
And so there he
yeah.
was.
I
He was there
love
the whole
this.
time.
Fix the Magnus cam.
This cute little boy. Thank you, Don. Jack, some stuff I did so I can hear Wes making a fruity at me. Oh my god.
Oh no. That's...
Dad, when can I leave to be on my own? I got the whole world to see.
That was very good. Thank you for that. To Pudis, man, I love that one. At me is behind QAnon bit a bit too much, so I took some random messages from chat and made memes out of them. It was I. It was I.
I who turned the frogs gay.
Also, just
Yeah,
a canteen
gay.
of liquid gay.
Jay.
Chrono Wizard, nearly done with my other piece. So here's something I've been working on a while. I got inspired by Infamously Dorky's art like 2 weeks ago. I wanted to explore Maya as Darth Vader more. So here's a bunch of Star Wars Ace Attorney sketches. Oh my god. It's over, my Anakin. I have the moral high ground.
I hate you!
Oh no, Maya's burnt body. Oh no.
Oh no.
But the Magatama
Ooh,
like
Magatama.
fusing to her chest is really good.
I found the lack of faith narrow-minded.
She's
When I
choking.
left you, I was but the assistant. Now I am the master of
I really
the
like
cherry
that.
cookie.
Really
That's
like Luke
fucking
Luke
good.
Acme as just the freaking
The guy. Also the fact that he's standing with the pot there. Oh my god. This fucking
You failed, Chief Prosecutor. I'm an attorney, like my cousin before me.
that's so good. Bonus My Gone Faye training Feeny one. Fuck, that's also really good. Von Karma as I think that's
So be it, attorney.
yeah.
Desi, I love you. I know.
Desi as Han Solo is a great choice.
Yeah.
Only a master of corrupt law, Darth.
I'm not leaving you here, Mystic Maya. I've got to save you.
You already have, Perny.
Damn, this is actually really fucking good. I love this. Holy shit. Hell
Very
yeah,
good.
Chrono Wizard. Thank you. Rose, the quick comic. Oh my god.
I'm actually
The real Russian revolutionary.
Brain empty. The fuck? Who? Oh my
I
god.
fucking knew it.
The fuck, Sholmes? What a deep cut to a character that doesn't actually exist in that game.
Right, so yeah,
I know.
to a not real Russian revolutionary from
Chaos with Rip Shane Blue Balls.
Shane Blue Balls was killed by being brutally bashed in the balls. Let's just say he should have worn a cup.
Hold it! There's no way you could have known about that. If you weren't the one to bash his blue balls, you couldn't have known if he was wearing a sports cup to protect his balls or not. Bailiff, smack this man's pee-pee.
Don't make me laugh, sir lawyer. Don't you know an ace detective always wears a cup?
A few moments later. Any last words, Ace Detective?
Abracadabra.
Very good callback. Thank you, Chaos. Beb, Late Night Investigations. I hate backgrounds. This is super adorable, though.
Oh, it's so cute.
Oh, fucking Maya's like over it face.
Him tucking his tie into his pocket is such a
Mhm.
little detail, too.
This is amazing. Thank you, Beb. Kale the Conqueror. Maya,
Yeah?
you slept with Franziska von Karma? How are you still alive?
What? Who told you? Was it Pearly? I told her we were playing chess.
Aw, chess and sleepovers sound so fun. I wish I had friends.
This art style is really cute.
Yeah, it's super cute.
And Pearl or Maya being upside down on the desk eating the hamburger is great. Also the plant being Charlie, also the Legally Blonde poster. 10 out of 10. Step ladder with Meanie Feeny. Poor excuse for a box. Mechanically unskilled. Pathetic loser. This is why Phoenix doesn't have more friends.